Lambrusku, good afternoon. Today I was so busy trying to clean up some stuff here and there, and therefore I was not able to conduct my video early enough, but it is what it is. We always say it's never late until we do something. So of course I'm coming up live and clear to do a video, short one for that matter, because I again need to run and do some shopping here and there. Of course, for those who know, I told you my son is almost getting to grade 10, and we always prepare early enough. Why not? Yeah, guys, so Nyabohanze will never miss drama. It's only us sometimes we are tired, sick, or unable to do something on Nyabohanze, or else January to January, a lot of banker. So the new banker in the house, DEEMWANGO, finally declares herself engaged, and we are like, okay, you are supposed to be engaged long ago, girl. You've been in Poland for long enough. What was being weighed? What was being tasted? You know, I don't understand this, because if you look at the time DEEMWANGO was actually with this guy in Mombasa, they stayed around, then he left. And after that, she kept saying she's going to visit the family. And now she's been there all along since it was early November, almost 2 months. And now it's just yesterday she came up with a video to declare herself engaged. And I'm like, hi, harusi ipo ama hipo. And of course she said the wedding is being arranged. But then when she asked the guy, how do you feel about it? Then he just said, God. My goodness, some of us maybe, our men feel like that after we've stayed for some years, 10, 12 years with them. But then I'm just looking at this Piotr man. It is not even, they have not even started staying together yet, you know? You know, during courtship, it's just a moment where sweetness is flowing from Timbuktu to, I don't know, Nyasaland. And therefore, the boredom is very limited. But guys, if you check on the videos that DEEMWANGO has done with Piotr, most of them actually, this guy seems to be just bored. Or he will be dissing her. Or he will be just pretending. I'm like, okay, the Polish man in the house, is this how you behave? Is this how you behave when you're with your girlfriends? It's like you don't exhibit any moments of amorous moments, you know, romance. There's no romance I've seen in this relationship at all, at all. You may ask me how, but I know what romance is. Even when my man is not exhibiting it, he knows, I know. And I'll just tell him that I'm not feeling the love. There is that presence you feel actually when someone loves you. They'll be so close to you, they'll want to be there, they'll be calling on you. The eyes they look at you will be very communicative. Even the care, the concern. We have this envious concern. I don't like that one. But there is this concern, healthy concern, you know. Someone even looking at your nose and wondering why it is like this, your eyes, your hair, and your teeth and such a thing. Even your clothes, if you put on and they're like, how I wish this was here and not here. Even though some people say Africa, people don't have love, but I tell you there is, because we've experienced this, guys. Even though those times when we are doing it, we are not really showing it on camera, but I can tell you for free that you can know when somebody is in love. Now, Piotr, our friend, what's happening? Because when we look at you, we don't see any. We don't see any sort of love, whatever it is. And if I was having time to keep pulling the receipts, you could actually witness with me that there is a lie in their relationship. I know Team DEEMWANGO will be after our throats. They'll be after us, asking us why not show ourselves and all that. But we are not here to compete and show. We are just here to analyze, to check into what they are posting for us and critique and ask questions, guys. Because it is what it is. If you know, you know. So I was looking at the video that DEEMWANGO did yesterday, presenting a ring to us, and I was like, hey, hooray! Finally, she's getting out of the market. Of course, she said it herself that you are there reaches a time when you are out of shelf, and I think she feels so. It's possible that DEEMWANGO feels she's out of shelf, and if she doesn't speed up issues and get engaged and get to this wedding and wedding bells are rung, she might just not have her life going on. Because remember, she's a content creator and she has been singing all along that she wants a wedding, and she's ready to download 10 kids, guys. 10 kids. Myself, I just have 2, and I'm planning to have a third one, unless they come as twins, because in our family we have twins. Then I'll have 4. But so far, my plan all along has been to have 3 kids, maximum 4. Yeah, so when I look at her saying that she wants to download 10 kids like the brother, I don't know why she copycats everything from the brother. Marwa is the typical example of what she wants. And I'm like, okay, I hope again Piotr will not be disappearing like Salvador on the other end of Marwa. Of course, Marwa has come out and told us that he just allowed her to go and visit the parents. Us, on the other side, we have a different opinion. Even if she comes back, Rosho is not happy at the villa. She's not, because the kind of life, of course, Maro even himself testifies and says that Rosho is not so happy or excited with the village. And of all of us know that when you have these dreams about life, this luxury, you don't dream just to be tied in a village like a prisoner. So, life is not, it's very narrow in a village, by the way. And people are busybodies. Sometimes they don't have what to do. They'll focus so much on you. So that is not the life Rosho wants. But anyway, why am I diverting my attention? It's only that it came as I was talking here. Hyperblocks, Yeti, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up on my channel. Thank you. Top fan number 1, Alexi Makamo, D8Z, hello, and oi. I hope 2026 is taking you well. For me, it has taken me well and a bit not well because of the headache. You know, there's a flu that is persistent. I don't know whatever the reason is, but all will be well. So guys, when we go to the drama of DEEMWANGO, finally after staying in Poland for 2 months, she comes out and she's the one who is announcing the news of being engaged. I'm like, why excited? Why are you so excited that you're engaged? I would expect Piotr to come out and give us that video and tell us that I've finally engaged DEEMWANGO. And we see him making an announcement, and we look at his facial expressions, we listen to his verbal expressions and all that, and we see how he's actually pulling down the ring and how he says he's ready for the wedding, the plans he has, like that kind of stuff would be so exciting. That is what I could say. But even if it's content creation, DEEMWANGO, why wouldn't you let Piotr do the necessary? Why did you have to do it? Why did you have to come up and say, I'm finally engaged? Woo! I didn't expect this. I'm like, of course, when you're in a relation with somebody, even at my age, I would expect that at some point, let us part or we get together. It should not be dance forever. The dance should settle, right? Just like we see always water settles after moving in an ocean or a stream for long. Just like the clouds have to settle after a moment of rains or before the rains, when the clouds are actually getting ready for the rains. So why not expect this? You didn't expect it? You acted like it was such a surprise, but it was not a surprise to us. Why? If you have been staying in Piotr's place, Poland, for that long, we even expect you should already be married. You're only supposed to officially announce the wedding, because who does that? Who goes to a boy's home and stays there for 2 months, then comes out and announces that, I didn't expect this engagement? Of course, staying together for 2 months means that you had an initiative or a goal at the end of the day. However, on our other end, Aminim is saying Ronaldo or Messi. My goodness, I'm not a football guy. I just see my brothers and sisters liking it, but for me, football is not a go for me. I'm more into rugby and those kind of games, cricket and what have you, but not football. Football is not my cup of tea. So I don't know. Ami, you can tell us, is it Ronaldo or Messi? I pull back the question to you because I'm not a fan of football at all, at all, at all. You are laughing at me. In fact, even if I were to date a guy today, I would date a rugby guy or a cricket guy, because that one we could discuss a lot. But when it comes to football, sometimes I just, even when people are watching World Cup, surprisingly, I don't have time to watch World Cup. Imagine. Laugh at me again. I know you'll be laughing, but no problem. But I have sisters and brothers who are so much into football. I don't know how, but for me it's not fascinating. For me, music is, drama is, traveling is, and if I have to watch any game, it should be rugby, cricket. Then I like indoor games like lawn tennis, table tennis, those kind of games. They really fascinate me and get me high. All right, so let's proceed with our discussion. And I was just engaging you into a discussion to ask this. If you go stay with a man for 2 months in their home, then you come up online and tell us that you are surprised they gave you a ring. Who is surprised here? There is no surprise for me in that. But what I just understand, it's possible that DEEMWANGO is finally pregnant, because you can easily notice that you are pregnant after 1 month, but you can be so sure after 2 months. So I believe she's now confirmed her pregnancy. And therefore, because she wants to show people that she's settling, she has shown us an engagement ring. And I'm like, okay, hurry up, girl. We need to see the wedding bells and finally put you out of shelf so that we can proceed with other things. Yeah? Let the script move, all right? Yeah, faster, faster. Imperial Dragon says 67. I've seen most people posting this message. Whenever I'm doing a live stream and they come, they begin with 67. I'm like, what the hell is this? But I'll understand as we go by. Anyway, so DEEMWANGO came up with that yesterday. Let me just see whether this phone will allow me to play the video shortly, because my video today will be about 40 minutes because I want to go somewhere. Then when I come back, I'll have to go to a political reaction. Of course, 2 of them on different channels. Meanwhile, let me check on this and proceed. Phone has allowed me. Imperial Dragon is telling me you seem like a charismatic person. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that, because it's not easy for somebody to see that in anybody. But it is what it is. I might be, I don't know. But if you see that in me, why not? Okay. So Imperial Dragon, the name is unique. Again, you've taken a dragon there. 111 is a unique number. And you've taken Imperial. Imperial used to be a soap I know in Kenya. I don't know whether it's in the rest of the world. Now, people, why are some people disappearing? They watch just a little bit and disappear? All right. If that is what you chose, why not? So let's go on and see some videos in relation to what I was presenting. It's always good to do so, because if you just talk without showing receipts, I think some people get bored, and I hope I didn't bore you. Anyway, I can't even decide whether I can bore you or not. It's upon maybe the one who is watching to say I'm bored by this and walk away, or remain hanging right there. Anyway, let me check. I don't know why the internet is not connecting on the computer, but I hope it will. All right, so let me check a video here to just connect to what I wanted to talk about and show some videos right here from DEEMWANGO'S. And, I'm like, if you caught me, if I go stay with you for 2 months, I wouldn't be surprised that you put a ring on my finger. It would be the ordinary. I would be like, I'm appreciative. It finally happened. But I would not be like, oh, surprise. But it is what it is. Sometimes she is surprising us, but we are not surprised. We are just here to analyze and check on matters. And it's not like we are pessimistic. No, don't count us on that. We are not pessimistic. We are only trying to analyze and check. Really? Like it's happening? Okay, of course, the wedding bells should go. And so let's look at the latest episode by DEEMWANGO. What did she say? Look at this. I want you to check even from the you see that? Oh my God. Like she says, OMG, I am engaged. I never saw this coming. I'm like, you didn't see this coming. How? You've been sleeping in somebody's house for 2 months and you are not expecting an engagement ring. What did you expect? Whisperflow delivers what Reed calls the future of AI interaction. Can I call her the Gen Z? I don't have to because I know she's a bit older than that. But of course, she keeps saying she's a Gen Z, so we can flow with the vibe. We don't have to keep asking about the age anyways. So while doing a long video, I don't want to check on everything, including the cooking, the chicken, and what have you. I just want us to go to the script when she's actually getting this ring after the shopping with this lady. And then we see what she told us in this part of engagement, all right? Why is it taking me in circles? Yeah, right here. I want us to start from here and just see what is happening.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back.
Of course we
to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In case you're new here, my name is and two of them. Yeah, we love watching my videos actually as well. So it's playing on the background. So guys, cheers to a new chapter. Where do I even start from?
Let me laugh.
It feels so unreal.
Of course it's unreal even to us who are watching.
So, allow me to introduce somebody special.
Okay.
I no longer have a boyfriend, you guys. I no longer have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Let me introduce to you my fiancé. Baby, come here and say hello. He didn't even know
Now, guys, I wanted you to look at that part. Artificial, right? Why do I feel it's very artificial that like I need to introduce somebody special to you? I no longer have a boyfriend, guys. I'm like, okay. Of course, people would quickly conclude about what you are going to say. Why did you have to do it like that? I wish I had a whip like JT. And I would be whipping her butter. What is this? You can do better, right? Come here and introduce yourself. Good news. And you are not even excited as much. It's a sort of artificial plastic something happening. And in fact, she testified herself that it is unreal. Did you hear that? I don't know whether Carol saw this, whether OT has seen this, whether JT, Neo Trends, or anybody else, or even those who call themselves positive reactors, Mora, and any other person. Where are you? Did you see this? Our sister here is actually knows that there is a fakeness that is happening, but she's so happy to fake it because she knows, of course, we'll be there to watch and banker her. Do you know this kind of video attracts a lot of views? Both those who call themselves positive and these others who talk about reality of life and analyze things as they are. Calling a spade and not a big spoon. All right? So let's hear what our sister says. What did you say?
Introducing to you my fiancé. Oh my God, guys. Guess who has the ring? He didn't even give me time to do my nails.
Why did he give you a ring in private again? You are introducing us to something that has happened. Then what you do is bring us when it's already on. And emotions, guys. Some of us are very clear about emotions because we do adjudication of drama festivals, music festivals. So we read nonverbal and verbal cues. What do you see there? Is it messy? Drop a comment. Drop a comment. All right. The biracial relationship has finally reached the peak, and we are waiting for the wedding bells.
Guys, we are engaged. It was such a beautiful moment. He
Okay.
truly got me. He got me very, very, very well. So
Okay.
yesterday, you remember I did a live stream and I said we're going for fireworks. So he told me, let's go for fireworks. And I was like, yes, we're going for fireworks. In the car, we are talking, catching up as usual, and all that. Then we got to this place. So beautiful. The fireworks at the background. It was snowing. The snow was falling. And
Okay.
he was like, babe, will you marry me? And I was like, yes.
What do you expect? You are not supposed to say no, would you? You wouldn't say no because, of course, you said recently that you are almost feeling expired. No wahala. So our sister is finally going to wed. There is a lot of banker that is going to run around the internet between now and then. How soon? Tell us. Do you know the month? And if the wedding is going to happen, of course, somebody gets to court or engage you, and soon you sit down and discuss. By the way, one thing that I've learned about in relationships, be always ready to talk. I've learned something about men. They have an ego. Most times they don't want to talk about things. Even when you get to have a conflict, they don't want you to discuss it fully. But my brother, my sister, keep pushing for a discussion. Because the moment we keep this information once, twice, thrice, fourth, it becomes toxic. It eats into our brain, even into our hearts, and it makes us decide some things that may not be very fruitful, but because we feel like we should. All right? So, okay, let's go back to our sister. You said you are now engaged and wedding plans are on, but this guy is so surprised, like in the middle of Amazon or somewhere in the desert. I don't know which desert. When you look at him, and even there is this part of the throat swelling, it seems he knows something that we don't know. I hope not, but it seems so.
Guys, so we are officially engaged. How do you feel about it, baby? Good. Yeah?
I feel good. Didn't you have any other word to use, boy? Just feeling good. Feeling good is so, so general. So general that I can't define when somebody says I feel good or nice. Anyway, let's go ahead.
So new chapter unlocked, guys.
Okay.
So we are fiancés right now, and actually our wedding preparations are ongoing. It's interesting. So 1st of January 2025 will always be very good. Actually, it happened midnight, exactly during fireworks.
Okay.
Guys, I wish he told me. I would have recorded the videos. Like I did see it happen.
You people, you are not serious. You are content creators. You want to come and show us that you are engaged, but you didn't show how it happened. I can't laugh enough. I'm just feeling a lot of fun. I'm just getting excited as I keep watching these two people trying to fool us. Whom are you fooling? And this guy is so emotionless, looking at us like he's looking at a goat or something. And the lady holding onto the boy like, I don't know whether you can call it a tick or something. But then she knows very well what she's doing, surprisingly. Oh my God.
Like literally. And babe, when did you buy the ring?
Few days back.
Few days back, when I was away. Can you guys imagine when I was away, when I went to Germany? What a surprise. You're the best.
Thank you.
Finally, I have a fiancé.
Ah, finally, I have a fiancé. Okay. You are on the moon, DEEMWANGO. We wish you the best in your wedding. We will be watching. Why not? Anyway, that's not just it. In Nyabohanse, a lot of things are going on. Yaya, the daughter to the dancing grandma, her foul games have reached the end. After she lied about where she lives, now it came about yesterday that she had to come up and share her aspects about, about this and that. And do you know what happened? What happened is that David Jr. had now to begin shifting the drama from the mother and Mwita, because Mwita went back to Tanzania. I think they called him ungrateful. He arrived safely and called. I don't know. All those bankers, I don't follow them very closely because I just felt like they're just, I don't know. So, back in Nyabohanse, the dancing grandma's trick has failed. She wanted David Jr. to marry Yaya. And they even pretended that she doesn't have a husband. Hey, what a world. What people will do in this world, for money, for financial strength and whatever, you can never tell. So she actually had faked that she doesn't have a husband, which is normal. I understand. Sometimes when you're hustling too much or you just feel not to be in place with wherever you are, this can happen. It is expected. You'll find somebody who will say they are single when they are married. You will find somebody to say they are bachelors when they are married, when they have a family, because they don't just feel comfortable where they are. It's unfortunate Yaya has not insisted to say that she doesn't want to go back to the husband. And so, in the video that I just played, David Jr. was making her go back to the husband, saying that he is not ready to take her. Let's just watch. There's a video somewhere. Let's watch it. All right, I want us to watch with you.
I'm asking Yaya, I can see your husband. He's just seated there, calm person, and Yaya wanted to break her family by herself. Yaya, Biblia inasema mwanamke mpumbavu ndiye anavunja familia yake na anaijenga. I just told Yaya, the Bible says, and it's biblical, a wise woman, she is the one who builds or destroys her household. Not my words, it's biblical. You know?
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how AI gives me all the answers. Since all our company info is in...
Shida iko wapi mzee? I'm asking the husband, where is the problem here? Shida iko wapi? Ongea tu ukweli. Huh? Funguka. Open up. Where is the problem between you and Yaya? Chukua tu muda wako. Huh? Apole, hata sikuji introduce jina yangu. I'm sorry guys, I didn't say my name. Jina yangu naitwa Devi. Hapa ni nyumba. Kumujengea nyumba. Hiyo nyumba yenye umeona hapo nyuma. Guys, I'm explaining myself. I just told him my name is Devi. How did I found myself here? I found myself here because Dancing Grandma, she is my neighbor, my immediate neighbor, and you know that through my video. Unaona venye ametulia anacheza tu. Alafu kama alivyokuja hapa. Yaani kuna vitu fulani alibadilisha. Oh. Nafurahi unasema ukweli. He says, guys, when Yaya came to this home, she truly changed her lifestyle completely. Her behavior, that is.
Bana hata kuna nanidini niona kwamba anasema kwamba anakupenda.
Ni kweli. Kwa video.
Anasema anakupenda.
Acha niambie watu. So guys, the husband is really opening up. He says Yaya, when she came to this family, she really changed her behavior big time. Even there is a video he saw online
where Yaya, she was confessing her love to me. It's true. Go watch my videos. You'll get to understand this story. So that's what he's saying. Like, he saw one of the videos. Yaya says she truly loves me.
Ndio hivyo sasa, bwana niliona anakupenda kweli, wale kwa vitu ambavyo anakufanyia, ambavyo anaongea mtandaoni. Anasema kwamba anakupenda sana, na ukimkataa anaweza hata kuchukua maamuzi ya kujiua.
Ni ukweli alisema. So guys, what he says, he saw a video where the wife was saying she truly loves me, even in an extent whereby when I decline her offer, she may, delete herself. The video is there in which I said I don't encourage that. Kwa hivyo hiyo ilikuchukiza.
Hiyo kwa maisha ya kibinadamu.
Ni ukweli, hata mimi
naichukulia kivingine.
Ni ukweli kabisa. Hata mimi ningekuwa na mtu mwenye napenda, mwenye tuko na mahusiano na yeye, nimuone akifanya hivyo, naweza vunjika moyo sana. Yeah, which is true, guys. Like in a real life, in a normal situation, someone who you truly loves and you see her like maybe confessing love for someone else, you can be heartbroken. You can never be the same.
All right, guys, so that is the drama in Nyabohanse, guys. Edward Mutoto, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up on my channel. Of course, I'm just remaining with about 10 minutes to finish my video. So that is the drama in Nyabohanse. Yai is the daughter to dancing grandma. Imagine what? She came here and of course she was exhibiting as if she's a single woman. She came with her children and she said she lives in a place and she normally pays rent cash. David Jr. tried to make her actually give the number of the landlord, and she said the landlord does not allow money on phone because he does not have a phone. But then I just sensed a danger from there. The reality is the lady stays with her husband and she has 2 kids and she actually pays rent. The husband pays rent possibly, but they are struggling. So I think Yai came to her mother's place when she saw the house that David Jr. had built with her supporters. She felt like, here is a bank. Why should I walk away from this bank and go back to my poor man? So she had to stick around and begin to weave narratives. And her mother was behind it. I can testify that. Why? All along, the mother has just been like, yeah, my daughter has suffered. Yeah, my daughter has had a very hard time. Yeah, like grandma was actually happy that the daughter is getting closer to Davy Jr. Because the other time when the granddaughter came, you remember she was very fast to encourage Brian to engage in a relationship with him. But it was not possible because the lady went back to her marriage. Now, remember, Mwita has run away to Tanzania, something we kept talking about. But David Jr., as always, he will never see these things until other people see it. He will never. So he kept encouraging that Mwita until the wedding was done. And then Mwita now went away. Guys, I'm telling you, there is no way you can force a marriage. If the marriage is not working, it's not working. Even if their children are involved, if it's not working, it's not working. If totally things cannot be resolved and things go back to the normal, let it be. So when you look at Mwita, who has finally run back to Tanzania, there has been a lot of struggle, fights. Grandma has been beating Mwita. Now Yaya has taken up that behavior, and you can clearly see it. Remember, dancing grandma was the wife to Matiko's father. Before she actually made people almost beat Matiko's father, and also burned the houses. Now she got Mwita just a boy, and after she has been assisted, she saw nothing in Mwita, regardless of the pretense in the wedding and even before wedding and all that. And we know she's very greedy, like the hyena she is. She keeps asking for help. And when money is given, she misuses it, because you remember she used to overcook food, like buy a lot of meat and all that, knowing that money will come tomorrow. If it doesn't come, she always had to tell David Jr. The house is not over, but I don't know why David Jr. has also overstayed. I can actually say he has overstayed, because now Yaya and Grandma are weaving a narrative, and they were so willing to break her marriage so that she gets donation. Yeah? But now I don't know what will happen. Donatus in the house, what is your say? What is your thought? What is going to happen from now onwards? Now people feel like Yaya is making the husband suffer, maybe after what he testified. You know, coming online to testify something like that is not easy. Now, the husband is very calm, but people hide behavior. I can't say that he's 100% good. People always hide behavior. They'll say this, but maybe they are this. But anyway, I hope they'll resolve their problems. But do you realize the dream that the dancing grandma had? I hope you've seen. Now we are coming to an end of our analysis. Of course, we've seen some drama here from DEEMWANGO. We've also seen some drama from Yaya. And David Jr. actually spreading the wings and rejecting Yaya by all means. She is not his type automatically. It was just Telenova to go. Yeah, so of course we have so many other stories to take over. But for now, let's just cover those two. Because I had a target of 40 minutes. We've taken 36 minutes, which is not so bad. Later on, I'll do a political coverage. Let me rush somewhere and then come back. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate at least our YouTube channel is still growing. Keep subscribing to the channel, like the videos, share, and let's keep growing. Happy New Year 2026. Bye-bye for now.